You would go from like small batch support to objectively at least one entire war band.
Which is
No, I'm not gonna hard reset us for me to be cooler.
yeah. I mean, the hold off. The time skip for a year is my least preferred option.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a new character, so put a pin in it, and I'll tell Mima that I'll be back.
I do think that you should really consider trying to get your mom, though. I
Yeah.
think your mom would want to return.
Yeah,
She reaches out her arms for a hug.
I'll give her a hug.
Oh, are we back on?
We sure are.
Welcome back to Mad King, everybody.
You didn't get the whole peanut butter incident, did you?
No.
Damn it.
No, you're clear.
All right.
The world may never know. Years
we
from
will.
now, there'll be one diehard fan that's like, "Wait, what was the peanut butter incident?" Yeah. Okay, I'll give me my hug.
You're gonna
and-
lose sleep over this for days.
Dude,
I can feel it.
like,
Which
oh my
it's a
God.
huge decision. I get it.
I mean, my vote would be.
Okay, see, that's because you're the only one at the table who's desperately trying to make a new character.
Am I?
I am not.
I just don't see a much more fitting end for at least one of the arcs, and the other one may not end favorably.
This is a pretty cool. You wanted to be recognized for your nobility, and here it is. It's
And
just
it-
not the way you expected.
Which is always the best ending.
You were a prince, and you didn't even know it.
My
beautiful
Anastasia.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
So,
Oops. I thought I was ripping off something totally different.
so all of these fucking idiots aside,
I thought I was going to play this as like a Romeo and Juliet, generation down, but they didn't
just
kill themselves because
Anastasia.
they were smarter individuals.
That's just Anastasia.
so I'm gonna
Damn it.
I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna hang out for the foreseeable future with Grandma if she'd have me. Just,
She would have you for the rest of her life.
Okay.
It's about 2 weeks.
So yeah, you probably got like 3 years tops.
So no, like until it reaches a point that the party's trying to head out again, I will spend my time there, essentially just trying to learn about.
You have extended family.
I say you just catch up.
Apparently, I do.
A lot of
Do you
extended
have good
family.
grandma?
You have a lot of distant cousins, no first cousins or anything like that. Your grandma, it was just your mother. But they've got kids. There's little tiny orklings running around asking really stupid questions about why your teeth are so small and why like your skin isn't green enough. And their parents are like, shh, come on, be polite. Don't do that. Whatever. There's a couple of orcs that had been kind of standing in, but realistically are just kind of running the family name and helping your grandma focus fire, recruitment, and training for Uzul. And they all accept you immediately.
Would never happen with humans. I'm just
No,
saying.
it definitely won it. Who feels it? He feels it.
There's tons of questions that get lobbed about what the fuck happened. Your mom and your dad, who your dad is. You of course tend to talk a lot. You tend to hint a lot about the Vykells and about your kind of vendetta going on. A lot of them, it seems in this family and in this society that inside the family they're not keeping secrets, and at first the questions, and maybe for the entire time you're here, the questions feel very like intrusive. They are very blunt with it, very straightforward with it.
They're European.
What do you, they're Welsh. Yeah. What kind of things do you tell them? Do you disclose everything? Do you keep things hidden?
I mean, I see no reason why I wouldn't disclose everything.
Mm. Yeah, they're asking, the obvious questions like, could you get your mother to return? They do seem to mention that there's a bit of respect, but also a bit of confusion, as your father is human, and they do not totally understand. They make many comments about how brutal your father seems as, head of your house kind of deal. And they ask a lot of questions about the human side.
I have
And
a weird question.
yeah,
So, like, is this a mule situation where, like, a horse and a donkey can have a baby, but that baby is sterile?
No.
Okay. Sorry, weird question.
no, Uzul's already conceived a child.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Do you mention that? Because they
Yeah.
do ask, you're a young man, you've been traveling. They certainly ask if there's any woman in your life, if there's kids
You
involved.
better tell him.
If you're focused
contract
on if you're
specifically
so
states.
focused on the human
Yeah, dude,
side,
just show him
right?
the contract.
Yeah, no, it's
Show 'em the
it's
contract.
incredible.
You're in a complicated relationship.
If
Yeah,
they
they
a-
kind of
If they ask
they kind of
how,
him and
just
haw
like,
about that in this society. The people just devote themselves to each other.
Believe me, I've tried.
show him the contract.
Oh,
out.
she does not devote herself to you.
I want
Oh,
it so bad.
your your third cousin twice removed was a lot like that when I first met her, but now we're very happy together. And she's like, well, he says that, and then everybody laughs, and
Very wholesome.
it's a very wholesome moment
Show him your
kind of
fucking
thing.
contract. Your weird sex contract.
They
Do it.
ask about her.
Huh?
They assume human, but they do note that you
Yeah.
were traveling with a
Elaborate.
gnome.
Wait, are they, like, back near the party?
No,
No?
Mhm.
Okay.
Just
but like
tell her.
word is traveled.
What is she? Go on.
Is she part of the? Is she
Tell about your lovely wrist.
involved in the Vykell side of things?
She's a
Uh,
succubus
is that where
from
you met
the
her from?
Underdark?
No.
Did you meet her in
I
training
pulled a
when you
vampire
were
out of hell.
becoming a knight, becoming a paladin?
No, I met her in my travels.
She sucks my power.
Oh, whereabouts in your travels? Was it
Uh,
in the Mad King's lands? That
the
you met?
Underdark.
And then gives me gifts.
Immediately roll.
There are a few of them that are aware of what the Underdark is, and that like starts sparking a whole new line of questions. The Underdark, I've only heard of that in legends. It's real, and it's
It
real.
is real.
What I've heard that it's a land of monsters and demons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Demons.
Yeah. There's like two in the family that know that it has like a hardcore red light district, and they're like,
Immediately.
Son, have you been checked recently by a doctor?
Immediately lose all their curiosity.
We
and
have some
just
physicians in the
disappointment.
family if you need some tests run.
"Here's you all the insurance."
I'll let him
Is
know
she
that
actually your girlfriend,
she's
or-
a smith of sorts, artificer.
There are
She
some
makes
there are
nice.
some Smiths in your family. They're kind of like high five each other, like yeah,
I'll show him
'cause
the sick ass armor that she made.
they're very impressed with the craftsmanship.
It's pretty fucking dope. It's so expensive.
How expensive? What'd you
You
pay
should
for
call
it?
her.
Yeah, what'd you pay for it?
They are asking when they can meet her.
I don't know. I mean, let's be real. I just met you guys, so
Yeah, but you're already part of the family.
yeah. It's I don't know. When we're around again.
She's not one you bring home to the family.
The ones who know the red light district are just sinking further back.
Right in the back. Just
They
like,
they do note that humans don't go to the Underdark, right? It's not like you just like the humans have a settlement there. So
There's
she's
humans
not.
down there.
So she's not human.
She's not. I never said she was.
What? Well,
If
Did
I'm being
she-
100% honest, I'm not quite sure.
one uncle is like attaboying the fuck out of you through this, but then his wife kind of like leans in, and at one point she's like, "Can you breed?"
Yeah.
And she kind of looks at a couple of people and she's like, well, that knocks out a good couple of the species of the Underdark, you know? Like, they're trying to whittle you down here.
Just tell him.
No.
Pull out your
One
fucking
far
contract.
cousin is like, well, surely it's not a demon, and everyone laughs a little bit about
Blanche a
You know-
little.
it. And goes, if anyone could tame a hell spawn, it's our Uzul, you know, and everyone's like, ah, yeah. Strengthen the family.
With came too. Yeah.
It's getting real fucking awkward.
Well, I mean, fucking. Now that you say that.
Do you admit?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, you let them know that it's a succubus.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell the whole thing?
There is like an odd silence that goes over, and the one like far uncle style guy, he's like, yeah, let's fucking go.
My boy's banging a succubi.
He's like all in on it, and there's the immediate questions where it's like, hey, this isn't one of the obvious situations where she's like killing you.
To the
Depends
best
on
of my
the mood.
knowledge, no. I
Show
feel
him,
fine.
show him the contract.
Yeah, there is quite a bit more concern suddenly at that part.
Oh, well, yeah.
Show him the contract. It's already all out there, man.
Do you?
It's already fucking out. Where are you hiding anymore?
We don't know what kind of like
contract.
Kama Sutra like details are in that contract. Okay, they don't need to know that.
Well, he can't. I mean, and
He
that
doesn't
detail
even
is
know.
not for your family to know.
There is the question raised, do you have a demonic pact
God fucking damn it.
signed with her?
I fucking lie to him. Yeah.
Yeah, there is some concern,
you're like a fucking fork drop real quick.
but it does seem like overwhelmingly they are trying to be supportive of you.
Yeah, I mean, like,
It is just like
I'll let him know. Like
you're just
she
like, yeah,
makes-
sorry, I've dug myself in a bit of a hole here, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, like she makes incredibly dope shit, and like,
Couple of holes.
oh, but
You don't understand, Mom. She bought me an Xbox.
Do you see? It's like
It doesn't matter if she had to take her teeth out before we went at it.
dead ass got me the new console pre-ordered. What do you want?
listen, man, I'm currently wearing like $200,000 worth of enchantments right now.
All it cost was all of my constitution.
One time, and I got it back. Okay.
Eventually.
That one was a little much, but I fixed it. Okay, fuck off. Anyway,
There is some light questioning about how serious this relationship is.
man, I'll level with you. I've been trying to get out of it, but it's kind
It's a demonic pact.
of locked in.
The conversation sparks up again as names are getting flung at you, and they want to introduce you to, other tribes and other individuals.
For what purpose?
What do you mean for what
You
purpose?
should probably tell him about the whole reproduction thing going on with your demonic pact and how
For marriage,
that's
of
probably
course.
not going to work.
Maybe.
Because you know what happens if you have a baby.
She's not about all that. Believe me, I've tried.
But you're trying to get out of the relationship with her, so
Yeah.
we're going to introduce you to some beautiful, wonderful Orcish women.
Well, I can get behind that idea, but
So many of them,
when
know, powerful positions in other tribes and stuff. And,
I'm sure they've got some powerful positions.
Yeah, they've got some very powerful positions.
but it wouldn't get me out of what I'm currently.
Some
in, is what
involving
I'm
a
saying.
swing, even.
Well, why don't you just break up with her, son?
That is not how that works.
Show him the paper.
She's an angry
Don't
type.
worry, we got a lawyer.
No, like the
That's
the
right.
contract thing.
What's his
Do you
name?
know if you know of a way that I could just be like fuck this and be done with it, then I'd be down. But as it stands, it seems as if my hands are kind of tied.
We got a lawyer on payroll. It's okay.
We do.
Well-
We do have a demon lawyer.
That makes the problem
we
of
got that.
heirs quite unfortunate, but
Working on it.
perhaps we will still find a way.
Yeah.
Maybe show him the contract.
You don't tell her she's pregnant.
No.
No.
Okay.
You don't tell him about the whole reproducing and how
No.
your child's going.
No,
they
that-
want to meet your friends.
Okay, yeah. I'll-
How long do you guys plan on staying here?
I don't know. I wanted to spend a couple of days
We had
doing
some
some.
relations, so I'm waiting until it
Firelands
see,
travel
like,
research.
him and the
Yeah.
rest of the group
Yeah, and
to
it will
fill
take
them
a
in.
couple of days because I can only go
Absolutely.
there and back twice a day.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
I'm at least waiting for them so I can fill them in on what I talked to the head orc about.
Yeah, you
The
you
warlord.
find them very quickly first.
Okay.
As Uzul's, indisposed for at very least the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Through all these conversations and this travel.
I let them know about Lorenzo and dipshit who shown up and pledged
talk to
neutrality.
that motherfucker?
Yeah.
It's so funny,
How the
just
fuck-
like the complete opposite reactions to both of those people.
Yeah.
She loves Lorenzo, fucking hates Gladdick. We fucking hate Lorenzo. We're all right with Gladdick. He loves Gladdick. He's okay. But I'm okay with Gladdick. He's pretty good.
Pass out his number to everybody.
Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop.
He answers and, hello, who might I be speaking to?
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure this worked. I've actually gotten a lot of like fake numbers in the past.
Who is
Sad.
this?
Oh, dude, can you make it a group call?
Yeah, hold.
You put it on speaker.
Yo, Gladdick, what the fuck is up, dude? You finally decided to join on the right side?
Ah, East.
Finally?
Tactful as ever.
Yeah.
I have not joined with you.
Neutral.
But-
I said neutral.
I have split officially from the king.
Oh, that's good.
So wait, who's this guy?
He's one of the king's henchmen wizard boys, but
Yeah, he's a wizardy.
So why do we have
henchman.
his phone number?
My name is Gladdick.
he's tried to be our friends a couple times, but he's not really been cool with just leaving Mad King. Thinks that we're evil too. So
Always
he-
like the king's wizard, so like yeah, of course he's not gonna think you're cool.
yeah, but like now he doesn't like the king, so we're all
Here on the phone.
friendish. I guess I don't really like him that much.
The king, yeah, nobody does.
No, or him, but
Oh.
Lorenzo's cool.
You hear like a hey from the other side.
He's a cat man.
Fuck that cat man. Hey, listen here, that cat man shady is.
I'm allergic.
Coming back through the sending stone.
Are you hyper?
I am disappointed that you would misrepresent me in such a way. I am an ordained cleric of the Church of Odin. I was recruited through my life by the king's forces and believed that I was working towards peace on the continent. However, with recent discoveries of what the king makes and does, my morality does not allow me to side with him. However, with some things that your friends have done themselves, I cannot find
Hey.
myself joining you as others have either.
Wait, what about me though?
I am here to offer advice and information. I will tell you military targets, locations, weaknesses if I know them, give you specific information, provided that you also heed moral advice.
Well, hail and well met, Gladdick of the Church of Odin. I am Belrune, a high priest of the Church of Agni. And I'm sure any advice of a follower of Odin is in good nature.
I have heard of you.
Oh well, it's a He straightens himself up even though no one can see him.
There are not many in your church with such power. Congratulations.
Oh, well, I'm glad someone recognizes it.
What?
It is strange company you have found yourself in,
Well, you
and
know,
I hope that your moral compass may be more northward.
it's certainly not as
who's-
easily strained as the others.
Is he having issues with?
Quick.
They are a little quick to, spill blood and end lives than I would maybe prefer, but
Quick time. Does Gladdick know about the God-woken shit? Like he vaguely knows.
He
but
is
doesn't really
he
know?
is vaguely aware that you would have to be godwoken. He knows Uzul is godwoken. He can very safely assume East is, as he has seen him transform into a dragon. Through your exploits, you were godwoken before you connected with the crew. Did you ever advertise that fact with your church?
I
Does your church know?
would say yes.
Then he would be aware of your status as well.
Yeah.
Through process of elimination, he can begin to,
Assume that I
assuming
also,
things. Yeah.
even though I don't really do anything that like noticeably cool.
You summon bees. That's
You
badass.
do
as fuck.
you do some very cool things. You just haven't exactly, obviously, done them around him.
Yeah,
You know.
mine are a little more covert.
Yeah. You have petitioned Bacchus to make it rain booze on parties before and shit like that. And he was there at Fuck the Mad King Day when you indeed petitioned Bacchus to divinely make it
And
more of a
fuck
party.
the Mad King.
But
He
he's
just
sitting
wouldn't
here
have
like, "Oh,
exactly
that's
known
odd."
that it was you specifically, right? He knows that was a god, that it was Bacchus coming in and influencing. He just couldn't specifically tie it to you until maybe some other lines were drawn.
Because I'm trying to determine if it would be a good idea to like spill the whole beans with this guy, and then maybe he. I mean, that's pretty good
Yeah.
motivation to be more fully on our side if the gods are like, look, you guys have to do this.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
I know
something.
that he already knows that I'm God woken.
Yes.
and
But he doesn't know why or
yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah,
we're.
yeah. But I do want to ask him how he
sorry,
dispelled
ask
my.
away.
I wanted to ask him how he dispelled my chains because nobody else has been able to do that.
When you get access to his number, you can most certainly call and do that.
Oh, yeah,
But you're
here
not
yet.
you're not
Yeah.
connected just yet.
Oh, I thought
We got to go
I-
back in
I-
time a little bit
I thought I
because your
okay.
family shit is taking a lot of time.
Okay,
Way
okay,
more
okay.
time than it took
Track,
her to
track,
go
track,
to the
track.
to go to the tent and back kind of thing. So yeah,
Track.
I'm trying to
No,
catch the rest of the players time wise up now.
Dumb
Um,
bitch.
Perhaps we can meet for tea or something and discuss religious philosophy.
My most prestigious
Where would you
friend.
like to meet? I am in camp.
Oh, you're here.
I will leave Lorenzo behind due to your allergies. We can respect that. Ys, I know you and Lorenzo have had a very rocky start.
Yeah, dude, he just wouldn't answer my fucking questions.
Would you like to meet for a reconciliation pint?
Possibly. I'm not paying for it
Good man.
You've just been blooded in battle. You have to pay for nothing here. You know what? Yes, absolutely. You're not paying for
though. Hell
it.
yeah.
Lorenzo would like to meet, and he gives you, a mess hall, basically, a tribe's a war party's
Okay.
area to meet at. I will meet you at my tent, and he gives you the general location and gives you what to look for. Lorenzo will head out immediately.
Cool. Yeah.
You guys split. You party? You go with someone?
I'll make a fucking banana.
I
and
think.
split.
You want to go hang out with Lorenzo?
No, I think I'm gonna go with you, and I think it's time to spill the beans to Gladdick.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think the whole beans, the whole pot, on the ground.
So I think
Kevin, no.
I can
You
get
got it.
behind that idea, but I think that we should y'all should think of a way to ensure that he is fully telling the truth, that he is no longer with the Mad King. Because this dude who was a spy for the Mad King joined up with us.
You think he's
Let
gonna do
us
the double
know.
cross?
It's a possibility
Double
because at
agent?
this point, all this guy did was like, "Hey, I'm totally not with the Mad King anymore," and everybody's like, "Oh, dude, all right, bet." So I'm just saying.
To be fair, he's
Word of caution.
tried to come with us like 4 different times at this point, and we
Yeah.
just keep mehing
Yeah,
him
all,
away.
all I'm saying is
No.
slight sprinkle, word of caution, choose to disregard it if you want,
I-
but I want it
I
on
trust him.
record.
I don't
that-
like him, but I trust him.
I would say like, oh well, we could like magically reinforce it in like Zone of Truth, but if he can dispel your chains, Zone of Truth means nothing to this man, right?
You know,
The,
like,
the thing with the
absolute
zone
jack
of
shit.
truth, right? At very least, it 100% would not be able to take hold of him,
Yeah.
but you would know that he was mentally resisting telling the truth,
Yeah.
right?
he
Or
could
at
just-
least your spell.
he could just omit the truth. You know, you can just tell not truth,
but-
and then there you
but-
exactly.
but if you zone to truth, and just ask him one question, I'm gonna dispel out of one question. Are you actually no longer with the Mad King? Then you can tell if he is not telling the truth or if he is actively resisting telling the truth, and then after that,
Blindly
you can get rid
trust.
of it.
We're doing
After
it.
that,
We're not here.
Moving on.
I think I like your logic, but I want to go about it a different way.
One brother tells only lies, and the other tells only truth.
This one.
You go in with a good cop, bad cop routine, and you ask him riddles.
So I think
One speaks in riddles. One speaks in rhymes.
we should yes spill the beans, but not immediately.
One's butthole itches all the time.
Oh my god.
We should go. You know.
Oh, that's the rhyme
it's,
guy.
It's
Shit.
classic interrogation tactics, right? You shift the scenery. So he thinks we're going for tea in his tent. Let's go to, I don't know, fucking, there's
You bring him to a second
billions of
location,
dimensions
and
out
that's
there,
where
right?
we kill him.
No.
Whoa! Homie!
That was a joke.
Okay!
But we just like take him somewhere else and we'll all go for like a nice walk and have some tea and then be like, hey, so like, are you actually with the Man King? You know, lull him into this instead of just being like, zone of truth, lie to me, bitch, try it.
Fucking do it.
I think that we would get a lot further with him that way.
I think that at this point, I think blind trust
you
will
just
get
full
farther with
send?
than anything else. Yeah. Like I have no
Sure.
reason to distrust him at this point. With all of the
In
interactions
character,
we've
I have
had.
zero reason to distrust him either.
I just met the guy. I like everybody. You guys go to the tent. Yeah, he ushers you in very easily. He's got like a bench to
Yeah.
sit on.
This is the new party member.
It is a pleasure. I am perplexed, maybe disturbed is the correct word,
Is it
at
the
your
height thing?
joining. It is
It's the height for me.
your
We traced that. We traded a
abilities
halfling for a halfling.
How do you mean?
chosen
Yeah,
by Agni.
among others.
He kind of raises his eyebrows at that one. You find yourself in the company of one chosen by Ares,
Mhm.
one chosen by the Lord Dragon, and one I suspect chosen by Bacchus.
One of them, yeah.
Among others.
It would make you the single largest group of chosen in a very long time.
Yes, and we're foretold to recreate the world or destroy it. Fascinating stuff.
That's
Are
not
you?
No, that is not. Look, you idiots. Okay, so
Religious philosophers, am I
It-
right?
it's time to spill beans. So, the gods have commanded us. Apparently, there is a very bad time coming with a god that we're not supposed to say his name. Zeus flashes down lightning and has threatened to kill us if we speak of him.
The dude in the mirror.
But he is the one who is in
I'm
charge
not
of
there. Right.
paths and doors leading between, crossroads. You know that one?
I'm aware.
Yeah, so he is trying to kill all the gods, and he has something to do with the Mad King, and the gods have told us that we have to come together and fix this. So that is why we are so adamantly going after the Mad King. Like, also because he's a shitbag, but that is the main reason. I have Bacchus, Amuz, Cobb, and Osiris backing me, and the others all, I don't know if they would wish me to share exactly who they all have supporting them, but they have multiple as well. We've been in many different communications with the gods. We have a very special relationship with Thoth.
It's interesting for sure.
But that is the.
really doesn't like us.
I didn't say it was a good
He's like,
relationship.
oh, these assholes.
I said it was a special relationship. I chose my words carefully.
At this point, he has he has safeguards in place. Like, all right, these people are gonna show up, and then I'm immediately gonna get attacked.
Every time.
So what we're doing is commanded by the gods for the most part.
Yeah,
I felt like my draw towards you was unnatural.
There's also a lot more of us. Many of the other members in the party are also not the immediate, but like many others are God woken as well.
Beans,
We're
bro.
getting come together.
We're
There's a
actually
lot
on
of
the
us.
hunt for someone. Perhaps you've heard of them.
I'm not there either.
The dwarves did mention Gontu as well as Shovel Knight.
Yeah, there's a few others.
Was it Charybdis?
Oh yeah, we know he's one. We've known that for a while.
Charybdis,
Yeah.
the Demi. I have not crossed paths. I am aware of the name. Why do you seek?
We were told to.
Are you seeking
We were told
every
to.
god woken you hear about?
Wait,
who
told us to do that?
God.
No. Hold on. Like,
Jesus Christ.
like ain't nobody told us to go after Brutus. Where the fuck is this coming from?
Not my fault if you don't remember.
No, like
Daddy.
what?
Yep.
What is he? What? I need to go back and try to figure out what this shit's all about.
We're not like kind of like we were told to gather them, so we're gathering and getting ready to fight a god, which has something to do with the Mad King. Speaking of, have you ever actually seen the Mad King?
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's what I figured, because something tells me that the Mad King's not really, even a person.
Well, the bloodline historically is true. I am sure that there is indeed a mastermind behind this. If your special villain is involved, I am sure you are not being sent personally to deal with him. I am sure you are being personally sent to deal with a chosen, an avatar of his power in mortal flesh, like you yourselves find.
Probably. I think we've already met him, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
You
We're trying-
believe so.
Yeah.
You have an identity.
Yeah, you want to show him the contract?
No,
Look at all these fucking contracts.
I don't want to.
Who is the avatar?
Oh,
You're
actually,
spilling all the
we've
beans.
you're s- so they've got like this mirror that's in their pockets that they can't fucking throw away.
You like get up and go?
Yeah, that way you can tell.
Do you have one as well?
No, I met him once in person, and I tried to look
The
at
Avatar.
contracts. Yes,
Potentially.
potentially.
Who
the
is he?
Avatar. So he calls himself Daddy, which I find a little revile.
Well, so does
It's kind
the
of
deity.
disgusting. And he's in the Underdark. Well, sort of. I'm told he's in the Underdark. I've only been in his home.
Then why would you be overthrowing the Mad King?
I'm not sure how they're related.
This is kind of just like an extra step.
We're throwing things at walls, hoping they stick.
That
All we've been
is-
told is that they're related.
Quite perplexing. Perhaps this avatar simply teleports between places.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen him outside of the Underdark?
Well, I've never even seen the Underdark, truthfully.
Oh,
I've seen
of
his
course.
home.
Sorry, you are
and-
new to
and-
this.
And it did seem that maybe it was a pocket dimension and not.
Mm.
I mean, there were windows, but you couldn't like see beyond them.
Well, he is the god of dimensions like that.
I'm sure we could get you an audience if you're curious to investigate yourself.
Tell him
I feel
about
like it
our
would be
contract.
extremely dangerous to do that.
Well, as long as you don't sign a contract, you'll be fine.
Tell him out.
He has been offering contracts.
Yeah, he's very pushy about them. But we do have a lawyer who's looking into it.
Well, I'm sure you know more about the situation than I do.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean, he specializes in demon law, so it's not quite the same. But
And he is currently listening in
well,
to Itzeli.
to all of the rest of them, I believe all of the rest of them have
Not me.
mirrors.
But you don't know that.
He has
you
given
would know that.
them an
I would-
item
yeah,
and they
not me.
willingly carry it.
Yeah,
That connects them to their mortal enemy that they are actively trying to destroy.
Yeah,
get
it
rid
comes
of it.
around with them. They can't throw it away. They can't break it. And even Smiles himself couldn't touch it. Couldn't even see it.
I believe you found yourselves in quite a predicament. Why would you?
Indeed, they have. We do have some things we can do, I think, to get around it.
This
And,
guy-
like
this
ruffles
guy-
through some
oh
notes in
my
his
gosh.
pockets. We've been offered alternatives to free them of their contracts.
Hmm.
One of them was a to sign over a god, which we felt maybe was not a good decision. And so we decided for something a little lesser, like Charybdis. I personally think the morals of that aren't great.
He has sent you to defeat Charybdis or to convince
To
Charybdis
convince her
to
sign
join
the contract.
his side,
Indeed. Which I don't think
the
would
side
be
of your mortal enemy.
the benefit for anybody. The other option is to fuel him with artifacts of Sir Smiles, which, again, not great.
Ever been boogie bombs?
And I believe one of them actually, not, what's the word I'm looking for? Altered their contract so that if they reach godhood, the other may be saved. They are soul-bound now, forever.
Well, it was before.
If they ascend, another one gets out of the contract.
Yes, it's
It's Ellie.
the rude one. Yes.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down. But you were pointing outside of the tent. If Itzeli ascends to godhood, she what? Why does that change their
To-
contract?
Well, she ascends to godhood, and her partnership continues with this lich, potentially lich.
With the
Aggressive.
avatar of
Yes,
the god.
But the other ones are free.
but the others, well, Ys, I believe, maybe is the only other one with a mirror, is freed.
No, East doesn't have any.
Not sorry, that one,
Uzul.
cucumber.
That is quite concerning. We must ensure that Itzeli does not ascend.
It would be troubling.
She
Yes.
has no plans to. I
Um.
misunderstood Ian when he offered that deal. I thought he was saying Uzul would be out of it right then and there, not.
I mean, you're also
Mm-hmm.
super, super fucking wasted in character.
Yeah.
I
True.
was at a party.
True.
So the options aren't looking great to free them from the contract besides just defeating what is best case scenario, just a lich. Worst case scenario, obviously the avatar of this unspeakable.
Good news is we have a positive record in fighting witches.
1-0, baby.
They call us fucking champions.
We are heroes.
You have found yourselves in a terrible circumstance, I see.
Yes, they have.
Fighting quite the uphill battle. I am unsure of the connection between this avatar and the Mad King, of course.
There is another detail that I find most troubling about their contract.
You want to peek my head? Are you guys done talking about it yet?
Not quite.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I'm not quite sure about the souls of whomever the party kills, but most certainly the corpses do end up with this avatar. And that could be feeling something all in itself.
That is concerning and interesting. Every individual that they have dispatched
Potentially.
has
I
been collected.
didn't see anything collecting on the battlefield, but I have seen collections in great numbers before. So I would say at least nearly every corpse, yes, be it intentionally or otherwise, that we have created. And unfortunately, that extends to myself and to our companion, East.
Thank you for the information.
Oh, and I guess him now too.
Itzeli, do you wish to join us again? I believe that I am caught up to speed.
Again, we're just pale.
He's always pale. He's old.
Sweating. Just
East, you show up to a Warpan's mess hall, and before you sits a man, the head of a tabby cat, orange fur, piercing green eyes. There are 2 pints in front of him. He raises one towards you. East, buddy. Well, hopefully soon. I understand. Please.
All right.
You sit down?
Yeah, I'll take the pint.
Why do you hate me?
You didn't answer the fucking question, dude. You were acting all cool, and we were all buddy.
Yes.
And then I started to ask you, do you work for Mad King?
Yes.
You didn't answer.
Obviously.
You slowly backed away,
Yes.
and you betrayed my trust and left.
Because I worked for the Mad King.
Exactly.
And was there explicitly to mislead, distract, and turn you away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uncool.
Well, it's a job.
Cool.
Was it very cool when you killed a Mad King's men with 2 kids and a wife back
Yeah, it
home?
was pretty fucking dope.
Okay. I'm getting into the psyche a little bit more. I'm riding the
It's
wave.
very forward heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very forward heavy.
I don't
But
want that.
lying isn't cool. You never lie
No.
as part of your job.
No, at least not intentionally.
Right.
Yeah.
I think our disconnect here is simply that we fulfill different roles in the militaries we're parts of.
It was, man, I trust you.
I'm glad you trusted me.
And then you broke it.
Well, it could have been worse. I was given the orders to assassinate you if you continued on the path you were on, but I chose not to.
You get a little beep beep beep.
Nobody in your party has ever lied to opposing
I never lie.
to Mad Kingsmen or anything like
Well,
that?
I mean, I'm not associated.
I mean, you didn't tell me
most
your
certainly
names.
Are. You're in this shit deep.
I honestly don't know if we've really lied. We're a pretty forthcoming party.
You also don't
Yeah.
spend a ton of time like really conversing with the enemies that want to talk to you guys. Gladic and
Not
Lorenzo
since-
are like really the only
Not since
exception.
the infiltration
Yeah.
of Bronzeshire.
Yeah, not since you guys went for the jousting tournament.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
But
see-
Lorenzo doesn't know that, you
Because
know.
then you feel bad when you have to kill them. Nameless
Because they become
enemy.
their
You
friend.
see, Lorenzo. You see, I understand. It's the job or whatever,
Yeah,
and it's a change of pace. Now you have a
it was what I was built for.
different job or whatever, but you gotta understand. I'm
Realistically, the same job.
I'm not just gonna be like, oh, this guy's all of a sudden really cool. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's fair.
I will, however, accept this plan, and I will now think of you as a little bit more cool. I'm gonna walk away.
He was hoping to talk to you a little more, but okay. He doesn't stop you.
All right.
Back in the tent.
Talk to that fucking
You see, so one of the things you'd asked is like how this is involved with the Mad King, right?
Yes.
So at some point in our travels, we have been in interesting places where many of the people working for the Mad King, specifically a few of the, I don't know, the magic-y types,
Mm.
some ritual chick and a few other things,
Mm-hmm.
they were literally trying to summon him. So, or not him, they were trying to summon someone else, but someone who's, yeah, Opwash, who's potentially on that side from what the, and so like,
Mad Kingsmen have worked with Opwash.
Yeah.
Surely he's not working with that god, though. If that was the case, they wouldn't need mortals. It wouldn't matter anymore.
from what the gods have said, they're not sure about Opwash.
They said he's kind of
Well.
sus.
Yeah, they said he's sus.
There was
He
an
is the god of madness.
emergency
Making concise decisions is not necessarily his MO.
There have been other interesting things that seem to relate them, such as some of the Mad King's ability to manipulate flesh and souls. Some of the soul magic he does seems to be
Hmm.
like
Have we tried simply asking Opwash?
No, because
Yes.
he kind of. Oh yeah, you did.
Didn't work.
Yeah,
Didn't work.
because he's not super friendly with us. Because we did
No.
kind of like fuck shit up for him a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I could ask.
I think go for it.
Do you
Liaison
believe
to the
that
gods.
the gods could be fooled in such a way? Perhaps he is being tricked.
You know, there's
mean,
a strong chance,
If he's
maybe.
crazy, right?
I mean, I don't want to say anything more without getting smoted. Maybe.
He is the king of
You
craziness.
feel just like electricity in the air.
And
Like your
perhaps
hair's full of ozone.
perhaps he was under the impression he was working for someone else or to other designs.
There's a chance.
He's
However,
sitting
things
here like,
just seem a
"Easy."
little suspicious.
Mm.
That's part of why we're investigating this, as well as to stop to some of the horrors that we've seen.
Clash of the fucking Titans, you know, they got that big room with all the people around it.
It would be so much easier if they would just tell us what to do, and then we could do it.
That's not how gods work. Reflex save. You scream that out, and Gladdock just kind of chuckles at it. I've been waiting my whole life for clear answers from the gods.
Apparently, it
doesn't
fucking
come.
work like that.
But
Solve all of our problems, but we won't tell you what the problems are or how to solve them.
you may be at a huge advantage knowing his avatar. That may expose a weakness in him. Perhaps he is not as
Unless it's
martially
not
inclined.
Even that guy. We've tried to ask about that a little bit and investigate, and
Mhm.
we're not getting many answers
Got
for
a
that
lawyer.
either.
Have you tried simply subduing the avatar and seeing if everything
scares
else going
me.
on?
That's what I've been saying. When people are like, "That's a bad idea," because he's a really strong lich, and you know he'll kill you. And I'll just.
I mean,
That's
if
what
you think that we are strong enough to take him, we can try. but
undefeated, baby. I mean, what-
1-0 against liches. Like, our track record with liches is pretty good.
I would not be so bold to tell you that.
Yeah,
I
that's-
have only just learned that there's an avatar of the dark god on this plane.
right. So that's what we're dealing with. Got any? I don't know. That's where we're at.
Mm.
I mean, even at an avatar, he would be a weakened state of his usual abilities. It is possible that it could be a fight.
He would probably be exactly like you, where
But there's-
extra powers have been blessed upon him, but on top of that, he is a regular lich, I would assume.
but there's 4 of us.
But there's 4 of us.
It's
But we
actually
have
like,
the power of friendship.
Our god and enemy on my side. Yeah.
there's actually like 9 of us. Question mark?
Yes, lengthy.
It's just all jumbled.
That is an
All got
extremely
broken up. Yeah,
significant
dude, let's
amount.
talk.
Yeah, one of them relinquished his power into a plant. So I don't know if that
Which
still
is now
counts.
gone.
He is gone.
Yeah.
He's out with the rabbit.
And the rabbit has
Oh, yeah.
left us as
Minus
well.
rabbit as well.
I heard of the excursion going. I thought perhaps that would be Lorenzo and my next journey. There are some other things on the continent that we must check up on now that we are freed from our bonds of servitude. He is a good companion, very useful in his own way. But to your problems, if your purpose is to destroy this avatar, I see no real need, if you believe yourselves strong enough, to continue the campaign on the mortal forces. The understanding of the greater understanding you have provided as to why the king's forces, why my country's forces now participate in such evil acts is enlightening. I thank you. Perhaps if this avatar was destroyed, the kingdom could return to more normal practices.
I'm just saying, like, it could be really beneficial of us to destroy the lich or the avatar if it ends up being the avatar.
Oh no, I completely agree that he needs to die. I just don't know how, and I can't say that without him hearing everything I say.
We have a lawyer on.
So, whatever plans want to be made, you can't plan them around us.
Yeah.
You just have to be like, at some point, have a plan ready and be like, let's go. We're going to go visit. And we're like, oh, okay, let's go visit Daddy. And then we scroll on up. And then you're like, oh, by the way, fuck you. And then we're like, oh, okay, we're doing this.
You're like, oh, piece of
shank him.
candy.
Just give you a look.
There he is. Get his ass.
Like,
Get him!
Could I
It's like the FBI open up meme, but it's all God woken.
could I perhaps see the item you wish to be freed? He
He did break the chain. The
reaches
soul
out
chain.
his hand and he begins concentrating.
No fucking shot, dude. Gladys is about to become my best.
I would say, but what if, right?
He just, all right.
Tendrils of power slowly leach out from him and come up from the ground around you and begin tying themselves to the mirror. Many shatter immediately, but it seems that these purple tendrils latch and take hold. He strains himself as sweat begins appearing on his brow. The mirror cracks and his tendrils shatter. He gasps and seems faint for a brief moment. I am sorry. I could not destroy it or the bond that it has.
yeah. It
But
was,
you were close, though.
That's the closest anyone's
So,
ever gotten.
who's your god?
Hmm. I suppose the question would be coming eventually. I as well have multiple patrons.
Whoa, you're a god woken.
Look, man, I get it's your first time meeting him, but like,
Like,
come on.
keep up.
Where have you been? The power you see comes from Isis, goddess of magics. It is powerful, however, focused in its scope.
You want to tell us the other ones? I showed you mine. You show me yours.
No,
Okay.
I don't believe I will.
Going on. Because one of them is Daddy.
He's the avatar.
All of a sudden, Gladys wearing yellow boots.
Holy shit! Roll a perception check on his shoes. Perception check on his shoes.
It rained yesterday.
No, it didn't.
Get it!
It was clear skies. We were outside all day. We flew here yesterday. It was clear as day.
Roy
Get
is
him!
to Dawn is Roy, and Roy is Gladys.
What a good season 1 throwback.
That's really all he has for you guys right now. He does ask for some time to deliberate and to consult with his partner about what the fuck he just learned.
he called. He's like, Lorenzo, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What did we get into, man?
Tea.
They're all fucked, buddy.
Well, the world is ending.
The
Time
world
to
is
find a new
probably
one,
doomed.
And it's in their hands.
which is the scariest part.
After leaving the tent, it is not too terribly long after that each and every one of you is approached by one of the members of the elite force, the Uzuls, and asked to come with them.
All
right.
Gosh, okay, let's go.
Yeah, I've been trying to be your friend since day one, actually.
I don't really care, but I'm
So
coming.
you're just like finally taking notice.
You say that?
Yeah, absolutely, I do.
He like hands on his knees, leans like way down to you, gets like face to face, like uncomfortably close.
Yeah, tusk to cheek.
Yeah. I respect you, but don't push it.
Like fucking glassy eyed. Yeah, right.
Wide
He stands up, nods at you, turns and starts walking.
That halfling heart. We don't know fear.
That's right, halfling, not gnome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
halfling.
sorry. My bad for earlier. You guys,
We did have a gnome at one point.
you did have
And
a gnome
then
at
a
one
bunny.
point. And then a bunny.
Yeah.
You guys convene far off at a little cottage, and
Big
there are
green.
a lot of orcs there.
And his silly plan is hatched.
And towards the center, you see Uzul.
Oh,
Hey, buddy.
Your guides simply turn and walk away.
Hey, all right.
That's all you wanted? Could've just said, okay.
I guess he thought maybe we were lost. He's taking us to you.
super fucking loud.
Yeah, my
Your crew's here. Your family starts turning and like
you know what? Yeah, you know what? Like as they
immediately
walk up,
winding up to ask questions.
Yeah, like as they walk up, like I ain't even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna look at my family and just be like, "There you go."
You guys are flooded
Yeah.
by all kinds of different
no
orcs.
idea.
The like Greek family
They're-
greeting where
yeah.
they're like
Yeah, you are like touched and hugged and like kissed on the
you don't
cheeks
have
and
enough meat on your
shit.
bones. Like
Kids are running up and like tugging on you, like, "Who are you?"
I'm in
Yeah, one kid comes up and it's like, "Oh my god, this one's made of metal scales," and just like punches your knee and goes, "Oh!" And the other one's like, "Let me try," and just like charges you full speed and just like headbutts into the back of your metal leg. The other one's like, "Oh my god, me next, me next!" It hits your real leg. I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Oh, I haven't even got my dice out this whole time.
The time is now.
We're here to roll dice. I don't know about you. I rolled a lot of dice today.
Roll play heavy
Add up
session.
a bunch of sixes all day.
24.
Yeah, you are not like toppled, but it catches you and the child off guard as the child immediately like looks to the other two. It's like, "Liars!" And they're like, "No!"
Just hike up my pants. Okay, look. I lost a leg. This one's metal. Okay, that's it. That's all it is. I'm not metal. I just have a metal leg. It's like a prosthetic, you know, like a peg leg, like
The
a
kids
pirate.
just point, and like one of the parents comes up and it's like, "Hey, come on, it's just like Uncle Jim," and you're like, "Hey."
we might be able to fix that for you if you want like
You
a
saying
like,
there's something wrong with me?
well no, but it's if you want flesh and blood again in that leg.
Look,
then-
I've already been offered that once. Okay.
An orc picks you up.
You know our clan, right?
Are you like the Uzul's team mascot?
Yes.
No, I'm the one who
It's
makes
'cause
sure he
you're
doesn't
so
die.
cute.
His
Nice.
name
Shut
is
up and
George.
It's not even through like a cheering thing.
Isn't he the cutest mascot?
I am the high priest.
I am a grown
I'm well respected, well known. My fucking feet are kicking.
George the High Priest, follower of Uzul. We welcome you to the family. And he just like hugs you. I need a fortitude saving throw.
This is great.
This is payback for what you did to Zelly.
Fuck
20 or
40.
35. Sorry.
35, you don't like break any ribs or anything, but the wind is taken out of you. You're not going to be able to talk for a couple of rounds as you try to gasp and regain your breath. Orcs are patting you and like, this one's a good solid one. Good choice, good choice. And they're like socking you on the shoulders and stuff. And one just like touches you and then goes like, "Why did that hurt? Are you?" And he like touches and, "Oh God." And like people start asking you questions, and an elderly woman comes up to you and she puts a blanket over your shoulders. "I'll be back with some soup, dearie.
That's
You need to
really-
warm up."
That's really hot. Oh, check this out. Got a drink? Got milk?
Some work milk is presented.
I'm gonna freeze the milk.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Ooh, ah." The orcs are very impressed. They're like, "Oh, you found a man with elemental powers? How incredibly rare. Is that a thing that humans do?"
It is.
Did you see the big dragon earlier?
Yeah.
That's me.
You have a dragon? The only one in existence?
Yeah, that's the mascot.
No, you're the best.
You're like,
Just pointing.
one of the guys like put you on his shoulder and is like currently he's taking you away from everybody else and like you forming your own little crowd as you guys are starting to get like isolated by these packs of orcs asking questions. One of them comes
So
up
nice
to you.
divvy up this attention.
You must be Uzul Succubus. It's wonderful to meet you. I hope your intentions are not ill.
Oh,
I am Gorg.
I am not a succubus. I am a human. And I would not touch Uzul with a 10-foot pole.
I'm sorry for the assumptions that I've made.
That is okay.
He walks away and is immediately like replaced by 2 more people
Okay.
asking you other questions.
This is a lot of attention.
I burst into flames.
Everyone goes like, ooh, but also like the guy carrying you is like, ah!
Yeah.
Puts you down. There's a little bit of a birth that comes out around you.
Oh, he's so loud.
There's like some chuckling by the adults in very similar light.
I'm feeling jealous that all I'm being called is Uzul's whore. So
Give it a second. Give it a second.
It was one guy. It was one guy.
There is from kind of the back of the pack, one of the kind of middle-aged men pulls out like a harpoon almost and seems to put something at the end and hand it to the kid and like motion towards you, and the kid comes up and starts roasting marshmallows on your fire.
I like pulled the friendship tattoo. Look at this! I am a warrior and I'm a high priest.
And
I am
they all-
well respected.
They all, oh shit, and like there's some calls out, and it comes back to you whether about how you're making an alliance with the Lightning Riders.
But I mean, I rode out with them
Well.
on the fight, but honestly, I chose right out with them because a lot of the Uzuls came from them. So I was, but I don't know anything about a formal alliance.
There's lots of questions getting levied about that. Questions start coming your way about what element you produce.
And the best
let me-
element.
There's like just a hush that goes around the orcs at your pile, and then boo! Like you are immediately
Piss, shit, and vomit.
I spend my last 2 prestige to call out to Hawkus and make it rain.
yeah. You get a grog rain
Yeah.
going, and they all like, it's a miracle, and like you are
The coolest.
hoisted.
They like you more than
Attention
me
is
right
pulled
now.
away. You are no longer crowded.
Yeah.
You are no longer crowded. You have a small amount of people as questions are coming about your position and what that means for Uzul and potential
Mascot.
alliances.
He's the mascot.
As you are now running with a blooded member of another war band. Obviously, you have met a female in their band and plan to take bride as an alliance.
No, I didn't meet any of them. He rode on the rhino.
Did you
Well,
tell
he
him about the
represents
whole
you
marriage
as
thing?
war chief, right?
Sorry, war chief.
I like the sound
The flame just kind of.
The kid's like, oh, marshmallows burnt.
Burn a kid's marshmallow, you monster.
I am not a cooking fire.
I mean, you could be though.
I'm a killing machine.
I
I
mean,
represent the Huntress. I'm super drunk.
An alliance with the huntresses as well.
mhm.
You've been quite busy.
You wouldn't believe.
Guess who else?
Oh yeah, the
You-
Northmen from Scandinavia.
Those specific Northmen,
Yeah, the ones that were
not
hanging out
just
in camp.
humans. We knew you spent tons of time in the Mad King's Lands. I guess we just assumed that's where
No.
these two were from initially.
No. We came here from like the mainland, like
Oh.
deep in King territory. We actually have a whole army pretty much to.
Well, of course you would.
You guys should see it.
You have the Uzul blood in you. Of course you would have an army.
these people are fucking awesome.
Uzul's head just.
Begins floating from all the hot air.
I really like the fucking sound.
Like I'm liking these people more and more.
Mad
These
King,
people are
we don't
great.
need to deal with that anymore. I'm gonna stay here.
These people like me. Uzul's like, only a year of trading? Listen, guys, I know we have this like whole war we're fighting, but no. Yeah, huntresses, Northmen, dwarves, we've
Church of Agni.
pretty much been all around.
Yeah, you guys are quickly brought up to speed with what's gone on with Uzul in the last 24
You're a
hours.
princess too.
Did you tell them about the whole contract
Your companion
thing?
is royalty as well.
I am surrounded
Yes.
by so much royalty in
Yes,
this room.
actually.
A
Kinda.
princess from the
Kinda.
huntresses.
Not really.
Oh, but you're gonna put me as one. No. If you're gonna put me as one, you're also one. Okay.
Did you tell them about the whole contract thing going on with the succubus?
Yes.
Yes.
They have
They
Uzul's
thought
informed
that
us
was
lightly
me.
about his
Nothing to do-
entanglement.
I thought you were the
You
succubus.
thought I was a
Has
succubus.
nothing to do with anything. Anyways.
There's a bunch of laughter. Sorry, it was just the first woman I met that knew him.
Anyways, yeah.
We figured with the great Uzul genes in him that no woman would be able to resist. So obviously,
No, he
Yeah.
can't. He can't reproduce with any other woman.
So actually, fuck you. I got that part of the contract revised. So
When
The last time I fucking talked to her.
He did
That was
actually,
that
yeah.
was part of the whole fucking.
did you get
yeah.
Devon involved?
no, you haven't told me about Devon.
Who is Devon?
who's Devon?
None of you have told me about
You got a
Devon.
lawyer. His name is Devon.
Okay, cool. I
He's a-
have him look at it
He's a
later.
devil, demon. Devil.
But anyways,
Devil.
war chief from the Northmen as well. So
Oh, most impressive. The tribes.
Eastbourne Trader Ormer. The Ormer clan.
They're here in town.
Yes,
Oh, good folk.
they were. Yes,
Yeah,
they're on the way over to our territory from the north.
So you're negotiating mergers between multiple major kingdoms.
Yep.
All under our banner. It's so impressive already.
that's the plan.
You control huntresses. You control Northmen.
Control. Easy.
The Church of Agni even follows
allies,
you.
Allies. Easy.
Controls-
Formal relations, of course.
Yeah.
You know, it looks good on a map. That's for sure.
How many brides do you plan to take from them to solidify these relations?
Haven't gotten that far yet. You know, fighting a war here.
There is precedent from
Did we tell you about the
for
bomb?
other lands having multiple companions for, of course, diplomatic sake.
Okay.
We don't have women in the Church of Agni, so that's going to be interesting.
polygamy-
Perhaps your companions have sisters.
Yeah.
I do
I mean, I
have
know
a
this one.
sister. She's a bitch.
Ah, nothing that the strong blood can't quell. She'll fit in great.
Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I think the orcs would really like your sister. She kind of oozes this energy.
Okay, I make it rain booze. Okay.
They love you.
She's
In
not
fact,
even
they're
here,
they're
and she's
actually
cooler
rather
than me.
disappointed as the questions continue that you were like so disgusted with Uzul.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. A simple neutral pass would be fine, but no, the whole like complete anti 10-foot pole. Like, all right, cool, I'll go fuck myself, I guess.
Hey,
Trying to fuck?
later.
You got a sister?
Me?
Yeah, they immediately start asking.
No.
Oh, dude, you don't have sisters?
Niece?
I have 3 brothers.
An affectionate cousin.
You got a
I
mom.
do have family. Yes. If that's
You
your
have a
question.
mom.
I do have female family members. If that's your question?
We'll send for them immediately.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on.
He does have a mom.
I don't know if they'd be cool with that.
And the dad is not in the picture.
I'm just gonna say that, like, listen, man.
Not a bad proposition,
It's
but
not a bad-
however,
it's not a bad- hold on.
I
So,
do not
bro
decide
talk,
my mom's
Bro-
love life. Okay,
bro talk,
listen
bro
here,
talk.
You can't decide your mom's love life.
Your mom's kind of hot.
Hold on, bro talk. Like, you cool if I fuck your mom though?
Because every Mother's Day needs a.
You just did, yeah.
Isa's mom is gone.
She's all I want, and I've waited for so long.
Good for her. You're strapping young man. I'm sure she'd really appreciate your time together.
We're in the cave. He's just talking to his like dad flesh battery, and Uzul's over there like, oh yeah.
We talking MILF around the clock.
I'm glad my moms are gay.
Is your mom still of childbearing age? The orcs are just blunt, outright asking that question.
Yeah, I don't. No, I would go with no. She's had 3 children.
We would recommend you find a healthy cousin.
Yeah. But if you're looking for a good time, I guess.
You're pimping out your.
I'm a Viking. I don't give a shit.
He just made it head of the
I
house.
feel like you should.
Like that's not how Vikings work.
What? No, it's fine.
Women had rights in their society.
Well, yeah.
You know?
She's her. That's what I'm saying. She's her own woman. She can make her own decisions. If you want to fuck her, go for it. I can't guarantee that she's gonna fuck you. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not gonna bogart my mom's box from you. Is what I'm saying. Exactly that wording.
A lot of the family's kind of taken aback by that one, and the subject kind of starts to switch a little bit.
She's her own woman.
I don't have a family for the
Raising
record.
boobs and let's move on. Yeah. Let's just everybody get drunk and forget this whole conversation happened.
You okay there, buddy?
No,
My guy's collapsed.
he's not.
Look, he's got asthma, okay? Take it easy.
Who's got asthma? Gotta leave him alone for a minute.
Oh. All right, we're good.
Go for it.
God damn it.
So we made friends with the orcs.
Yeah.
What a great session.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
And
never felt so welcomed.
when we come back next week, we'll talk about what your next steps are.
And more about me or Uzul and my mom.
No, we won't.
Hopefully, we'll have moved on from that situation.
Oh, we won't. I'll hold this shit right for a week.
Ian's over here like, please.
I am on Ian's side.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. We will see you next week.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. This has been D20 House. Please come back next time. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to watch my audience completely remove all stakes and narrative tension.